and welcome back to This Week in New Genre Books. My name is Amelia, and from Locus Magazine, we're going to tell you all about the new science fiction, fantasy, horror, and related books being published the week of January 14th, 2025. First up, science fiction, we have 7 titles. From Michael Livingston, we have Iceborne Out from Ad Astra in trade paperback and ebook. This is a science fiction novel first in the Seaborn cycle. Bella, Shea, and Alira all wander the sea of ice. They face unfeeling metal beings, search for ancient portals, and try to uncover the secrets of the unforgiving world before them. Originally published in audio form by Audible Originals 2020. From Nnedi Okorafor, we have Death of the Author, out from Morrow in hardcover, large print, ebook, and audiobook. This is a literary novel with speculative elements about a disabled Nigerian-American writer. When Zello is fired from her university job, she writes a new novel out of passion. Her creation, Rusted Robots, takes her on a surprising journey that may impact the future of tech itself. This is a deluxe, limited first print run. From Nisi Shawl, we have Making Amends, out from Aqueduct Press in trade paperback and ebook. This is a science fiction novel in stories. What happens when a corporate government creates an interstellar penal colony? Nisi Shawl examines the repercussions, benefits, and unknowns that come with expanding our universe to strange new worlds. Please take a second to like this video for me. It really helps other people like you find out about all of these books. From Brian Shea and Raquel Byrnes, we have Aurora Fragment, out from Severn River in trade paperback and ebook. This is a science fiction murder mystery novel. Detective Morgan Reed is drawn to an isolated Alaskan town haunted by the intrusive memories of a killer. He teams up with the local detective to find a missing intern and must uncover the secrets of the snow-shrouded land that harbors secret genetic testing sites and dangerous legends. From Erica Swyler, we have We Lived on the Horizon, out from Atria in hardcover, ebook, and audio. This is a post-apocalyptic dystopian science fiction novel. Saint Anita Malovis, a bioprosthesis, wants to create a being that will embody her knowledge as she approaches old age and death. She creates Nyx, and together they are drawn into a war between the AI-powered city of Bulwark and the underclass. From Makana Yamamoto, we have Hammahammajang Luck, out from Voyager Us in trade paperback and ebook. This is a cyberpunk novel grounded in the history of Hawaii. When Nnedi is released from the icy prison planet and back into the Kepler space station, she is offered one last heist job to take down a tech trillionaire. From Zhanjie Zhao, we have Heavenly Tyrant, out from Tundra Books in hardcover, ebook, and audio. This is a science fiction historical retelling of Chinese history. In the second book of the Iron Widow series, Zeishan finds herself in a seat of power in Huaxia. The once powerful elites, though, are waging an internal war, while the people of Huaxia's demand for justice grows ever more frantic. Next up, horror, we have 2 titles. From Dan Hanks, we have The Way Up is Death, out from Angry Robot UK in trade paperback and ebook. This is a horror fantasy novel. When a dark tower appears over the UK emblazoned with the word Ascend, 13 strangers are drawn inside as a countdown begins. The strangers must face a gauntlet of nightmares as they climb the stairs of the mysterious tower and find out why they are there in the first place. From Uketsu, we have Strange Pictures, out from Hypervia and hardcover, trade paperback, ebook, and audio. This is a horror novel. A university student investigates an abandoned blog full of eerie, childlike drawings. The blog mentions a missing woman. The author's illustration provides clues to the mystery. Translated from the Japanese by Jim Rion. Next up, fantasy, we have 8 titles. From Lauren J.A. Bear, we have Mother of Rome, out from Ace in hardcover, ebook, and audio. This is a mythological fantasy novel about the mother of Romulus and Remus. When the Vestal Virgin Rhea becomes pregnant, she must fight to ensure her own safety and that of her sons. From Ed Crocker, we have Lightfall, out from St. Martin's in hardcover, ebook, and audio. This is a fantasy horror novel, first in the Everlands trilogy. In the vampire city of First Light, palace maid Sam discovers a clue to a murder, blackmails her way into a better class, and helps investigate the murder, only to find her own life threatened by a huge conspiracy. From Grady Hendrix, we have Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, out from Berkeley in hardcover, large print paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy horror novel. When pregnant teen Fern arrives at a home for wayward girls, filled with others in her same predicament, she feels helplessly controlled by the adults at the home. And when a librarian gives her a book of witchcraft, she feels power in her own hands for the first time. From Emma Hines, we have The Quick and the Dead, out from Bedford Square, UK, in hardcover, trade paperback, and ebook. This is a UK-only dark fantasy novel about cut-purse mariner Elgin and brawler Kit Skeevy in 1507 London, where they get mixed up with rival alchemists willing to do anything for their science. They are thrust into the world of political alchemy, and their friendship is tested, along with their lives. From Samantha Soto Yambao, we have Water Moon, out from Del Rey, in hardcover, large print paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a cozy fantasy romance novel. Hana owns a magical pawn shop in Tokyo where you can sell your regrets, or maybe relive those choices. Her world is thrown into disruption when a young physicist wanders into the shop, and they embark on a journey together to find Hana's father. Hardcover edition features an origami book jacket. From Alex Phoebe, we have Water Black, out from Tor, in hardcover, ebook, and audio. This is a fantasy novel, third in the Cities of the Weft series. Charlie, sacrifice-turned-assassin, is now trained godkiller and must go after Nathan Treves, the master of Water Black. She and the Woman's Vanguard must team together to stop his rampage of death. From A.S. Webb, we have debut novel Daughter of Chaos, out from Mira, in hardcover, ebook, and audio. This is a mythological fantasy novel set in ancient Greece, the first in the Dark Pantheon trilogy. Teen Denai resents her people's blind acceptance of the cruel Olympia pantheon and sets out to free humanity from the gods' whims. From Lauren Wiesbraun, we have debut novel House of Frost and Feathers, out from Hoderscape, in trade paperback, ebook, and audio. This is a romantic fantasy novel inspired by Slavic folklore. Penniless Marisha accepts a job as an assistant to the featured sorceress Baba Zima and is thrust into the world of coldenry, magic, and spells. She and her fellow apprentice try to find a cure for the sleeping plague that is ravaging the countryside. Finally, in our collections category, we have one new book out this week. From Kristin Kirby, we have Dark Worlds We Wander, out from Unnerving and trade paperback. This is a collection of 14 short stories and one novella following Earth's last desperate survivors of a nuclear winter. Stories include a woman whose tattoo is taking over her body, and one who must face whatever horror lies in her clothes drying machine. That wraps up this week. If you got something out of this, please mush the buttons and subscribe so we can find each other again in this vast, vast internet. Drop us a comment, tell us what's on your mind. Come see us on the socials at Locus Mag or at Locus Magazine. We'll keep you posted on what's going on with your favorite science fiction, fantasy, and horror authors, and introduce you to some new ones as well. Locus is a 501c3 nonprofit. Thanks for spending some of your precious time with us. We'll see you next week with more new books.